This is a great secret. This is the great thing about America. This is the thing that makes New York City the greatest city in the world. Immigration. We're not afraid of people. We want people. We want new people. We want people who speak new languages and practice different religions.
I'm an Iranian American. I'm so proud of my Iranian heritage. And by the grace of God, I have enjoyed the opportunity to live my life as an American. I beg you all, never take for granted the privilege of being an American.
I am as proud of this award as any I've received in my nearly 30-year career as an artist.
Today's ceremony not only honors those whose ancestors walked through the halls of Ellis Island when they reached America, but the ancestors of all Americans.
I don't think I would be here tonight if not for the fact that this country opened its doors to everybody they called foreigners.
If Margaret and Marie were here today, those bartered brides, my grandmothers, and they could see all of you, and they could know all of this, they would say, it is this great country which gives us the freedom to give something back. If they were here, they would give a medal to America. Thank you.
The Ellis Island Medal of Honor celebrates the richness and diversity of American life, honoring not only individuals, but the pluralism and democracy that have enabled our ancestry groups to maintain their identities while becoming integral parts of the American way of life. The prestigious medals are presented to outstanding Americans who have distinguished themselves as citizens of the United States. By honoring these individuals, we honor all those who share their origins, and we acknowledge the contributions they and other groups have made to our country. 6 presidents, many senators, congressional representatives, and Nobel Prize winners are among the remarkable group of individuals who have received the Ellis Island Medals of Honor for their outstanding contributions to America.
We are African Americans. We are Greek, Finnish, Italian, Irish, you name it. But remove that hyphen from the country and American, and there is a oneness, a unity, a sameness.
I know that the 17 million forefathers that went through Ellis Island here would have been very, very, very proud of their further generations.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
In October of 2000, a 1999 Ellis Island Medal of Honor recipient, Colonel William S. MacArthur, Jr., and the crew of the Space Shuttle Discovery embarked on its 100th mission, carrying vital components to be attached to the International Space Station. Commanding that flight was Colonel Brian Duffy, a 2001 medal recipient.
I have to admit, I've never been short on patriotism, but tonight I feel especially charged with it. The medal that we flew in space, very appropriately, circled every country of the Earth. It flew 202 orbits around the world. It saw every continent. It saw every island. It heard every language. It saw every flag. I'm very honored to be able to return that medal to NECO tonight, to this organization, for all of the wonderful work that you do.
By honoring these individuals, we honor all those who share their origins, and we acknowledge the contributions they and other groups have made to our country.
When I walk into that hall tonight and stand there and look at the place where my grandmother and my grandfather passed through, probably around 80 or 90 years ago now. I think it'll really sink in to exactly where I'm standing and what it really means to be here and to be receiving this honor tonight.
And my family was persecuted by the Nazis. And we were the lucky ones because we were able to get out. Even though we were captured at the border, we arrived here, and my mom woke me up very early in the morning. I was only 3 years old, to let me see the Statue of Liberty.
I learned by the examples set by my family about compassion and duty to the world around me. So this honor belongs not to me, but to my family and all the families who passed through Ellis Island and went on to share their gifts with this great nation, not because they had to, but because they chose to.
All we have to do is just make the difference in one person's life. And in many instances, I want you to know that those of you out there and up here have made those kind of differences in my life, or I wouldn't be here tonight.
When I was about 5 years old, living in Asia, my parents, my young parents, made the very momentous decision to come to America. We came at that time on a freighter, because that was all we can afford. And as our freighter sailed into New York City Harbor, and we saw Lady Liberty, our young hearts at that time took a tremendous leap. Lady Liberty represented everything that this country had to offer.
Our nation is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, and it must be built on something more than just majority rule and the rule of law. It must be based and built carefully, thoughtfully, and constructively on mutual understanding, on tolerance, and on an appreciation for the magnificent diversity of this land.
The Ellis Island Medals of Honor are presented at an emotion-driven ceremony and gala black tie reception in the historic Great Hall on Ellis Island. All branches of the United States Armed Forces traditionally participate in this spectacular event as they herald the arrival of the honorees onto Ellis Island. Dancers in their nation's garb add to the international flavor of this celebration. The pageantry and the nationalism inspired by this military and ethnic splendor is surely one of life's most treasured experiences and leaves all those who participate with everlasting patriotic pride.
That I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. Love this land, God bless the USA.
It is a place through which so many passed, and now so many return to walk the halls, walk down the stairs, imagine what it felt like to arrive here, alone, penniless, but with hope. So it is a place, and it's one that we cherish and are committed to preserving. And I would like to join with Bill, and I hope all of you, in ensuring that the entire island is preserved, that we continue the work that was so well done before.
As a grand finale, fireworks by Grucci provides a majestic exhibition, lighting up the skies over America's symbol of freedom, the Statue of Liberty. The evening is filled with drama, emotion, and a lifetime of memories.
NECO is committed to breaking down barriers of hatred, bigotry, and injustice. While our religious beliefs may differ and our cultures diverse, we must always shout from every corner of the earth that we are bonded by one solid fiber called humanity. Thank you, and God bless you.
While the old immigrants built this country brick by brick, fueled by hope and dreams, the new immigrants are playing an important role in fueling our economy and building on the very foundation that continues to make this nation great.